Hey Rhino Nation, here we are once again with the recap of our CWL Rising Season 6 Wars. It is week 4 already, we are just flying through here, and this week it was Club MA versus Mecha Alliance, and Chief, my buddy.
Hey Tommy.
How are you doing?
I'm hanging on. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you, and happy belated birthday.
Why, thank you.
It's been a big week for you, hasn't it?
I know, I haven't been able to get on Clash hardly at all, so I'm glad I can catch the replays here.
Yeah, well, we missed you for sure, but I'm glad that you can at least join in for the recap. Thanks again.
That's right. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. All right, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and check out some replays. You can see with my poor base here, just a quick little recap of my my progress for the Gold Pass. Sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks on this account. I gotta get busy because I've been too busy doing my other accounts. And
oh my word.
Poor Ralph needs the skin. I gotta do something. So I'm gonna.
You'll get the skin with one day to enjoy it.
I'm gonna have to. I haven't even paid the money yet, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and buy the pass and get the skin and basically get nothing because I can't collect half the stuff. Right? I'll have to sell it and get for the 20 gems or whatever I get.
Forget it. Wait till next time around. Yeah,
I guess so. But you know what's going to happen if I do that? The king won't have a skin next time. It'll be the queen, and then I'll be out. So, and then I'll be mad. So we'll have to see. We'll see what happens in a couple more days. Okay. Anyway, here we are. We're showing the screen here. This time, look at that defeat. Womp womp womp. Boo. It was a tough one, but, you know, gotta hand it to those guys. Really, the difference was they had 5 11v11s, we had 3, and that is the name of the game this season. You gotta get some 11v11s, because even if you end up dipping on the 10s, you gotta pull through on the 11s. So, you know, this week we just struggled a little bit. We couldn't get the job done, but we had some great attacks, of course, and I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our 6-packers, too. First of all, Andy with a 11v11 6-pack. Way to go, big guy. Good job for you. And then we also, I believe, had 2 10s that got 6-packs. Luka and HB. Let me just verify that is it. It looks like that's it. But I think Luka, he may be on a 100% streak. I gotta check it out, but it seems like he's on every week. So good job to you, buddy. So
yeah, Luka's doing great. Yeah,
he is. He's on fire. I mean, he's just killing it, and with a bunch of different strats too. It's not just always the same strat. So, and we'll see that on his replay. So let's go ahead and check out some replays. We're going to try to do 3. Clicking around here. We're going to do 3 10v10s and 2 11v11s. So let's just do this. Let's go over to the war map, and we're going to start from the bottom here with our leader from 100% Adults, his account, PapaSmurf. I love that.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to check out his replay. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1?
Yep.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and this one he actually chatted through in chat. He kind of said, hey, what about this, and I said, you know what? I like it if you can get the king, too. So let's see what he does. He's coming in here with a giant to lead so that he can get that over on the side. Was this a fresh hit? Yes, it was a fresh hit. So he kind of got a bonus
with... This was a fresh hit.
Yeah, he got a bonus with the giant going over there and getting the giant bomb. Sweet.
Right, because he's got hogs coming, right?
I know. So take that out right away. That's an awesome bonus. And with his baby dragon, he always got to have a Coca-Loon, so I love that. Did that. So his queen's coming in here nice. You know, he wants to, of course, take her up, crush in the center there so that he can get to the queen. So let's just see if that happens. Leading with the wrecker. Okay, of course, very common right now, the old dragon ice golem coming out. And he's got the king to help with the funnel on that backside. He was going to then go down to the expo. So that's pretty good value. Not bad.
It's really good because he put the king in right after the CC targeted on the wall wrecker and the queen.
Yes.
So his king was safe there to funnel. Yep.
And also took a little bit of tanking, right, with that expo and the cannon. So well thought out there. And you see the healers switched just quickly and then came back to the queen to help save her. And look at this. The queen is very, very close to the king. So let's see if he does it. Nice job with his hogs coming in. He's got a, pretty good heal. That first one was didn't get everybody, but that's okay because he has another heal left for that backside. And I did call it in game. I was like, I'm pretty sure the Tessels are going to be up there at the top. So as long as you, have your heal ready for up there, I think you should be good. And there he goes, cruising right along. It's looking good so far. He still has his ability with his queen, as long as the hogs don't get flown by a bunch of springs.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, with the
bomb. 2 bombs by the town hall.
Yeah, and you feel like there's going to be something else here. And look at that, hogs. They went bye-bye. So now it got a little scary because, he's got 5 goblins, 6 archers, no ability, and he still has a Tesla that he has to get. And look at that. He puts all these archers down. He's doing anything he can to distract that archer tower right now. He's
right?
Whatever we can do, get the archer tower, keep him away from the queen. And, that gives all of the other troops time to come around and help the queen out. So that even when she goes up to the archer tower, because she's going to hit the barracks first and do some kind of funky dance move. Look at this. What is she doing? She goes back in. What in the heck?
And she's got 5% health left. Then, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a nail biter for sure. But I love that he did go ahead and do whatever he could to keep that queen alive because that was important. So nice job, Ben.
But it worked out because he had a good idea. So the idea behind it was right and it was good.
Absolutely.
And he got his through. And a lot of these 3-stars, I mean, not every 3-star is like you wrecked the base.
No.
And not every time you get a 2-star is like the base kicked your butt. Sometimes it's a little luck on defense, sometimes a little luck on offense.
Absolutely.
And thankfully, we got a little luck our way on this one.
We did. And it was a good hit, and again,
it's a good idea.
Things don't always go exactly the way you plan. So that's the name of the game, really, is can you adjust when things don't go the way you want it. So nice job. So let's go ahead and move on up to one of our 6-packers, HB, and she was excited to get her 6-pack on this one. So let's go ahead and check out number 22 in 3, 2, 1. All right, so here we are with HB, and she's using hogs. She likes the hog attack, coming in here with a cleanup attack, right?
Yeah, it's only the second time we hit the space. Yep,
second time we hit it. She's got the 2 golems, and a lot of times I use 1 golem, but some people were talking about it, and really, if you're trying to tank, especially, you can see she doesn't have bowlers, so she's just trying to tank to get her heroes in pretty deep along with the troops that are in the wrecker, and it still gives you 25 hogs. So
and she even used a couple hogs on the mortar to help funnel too, so she still has 25 hogs, and she's going to get 30-some% with her kill squad, so she's going to be all right.
Exactly. So you kind of have to look at the base, and I can see, depending on how you have to funnel, and I mean, look at her wrecking through here. Hasn't even put the hogs down yet. She's at 35, 37%. So she's pretty much killing it. And is that her king that's still up over there? Her queen.
Her king's still up
with ability, and so he's tanking. So she's just pretty much wrecking through this base already. She still has 3 heals. She already has her cleanup down, which I love that. That's a huge deal. Plus she brought a poison that's going to help her either for some skellies or the king. We'll see in a second here what she's going to do, but huge push through this base.
Absolutely.
And I like how she, again, when you're a fresh hitter, it's not always easy, but you want to watch the replays, see what you got, where are your giant bombs, so that you know where your heals are going to need to be, whether things go bad or not. She did a really nice job with her heals. You can see all the little giant bomb pods.
Yeah, her hogs hit every darn giant bomb there is, and she still has 6 left at the end, so she did pretty good.
Yeah, she did, because she knew where they were, so she knew she could heal through them. So nice job. I'll go ahead and fast forward here through this one because it is over. So again, congratulations to HB, one of our 6-packers.
She's very good. Yep.
Yes, she is. Just unlucky in the last couple wars, so she's was one of those few in chat. Finally I got it done, and isn't that how we all feel sometimes, right? It's like, dang.
Oh my gosh, right? So, and also this war was a hard war because of the holiday. So there's a lot of people out, some new people, and the new people did great, but we're just still trying to find our voice or our theme as a one unit. So considering that, 86 to 87 was pretty good.
I totally agree.
Now I think we're moving up to what Luka's hit, and Luka's been just knocking it out, I think.
Absolutely. Number 13 is the hit that we're going to look at on his, which was a fresh hit. I think both of his were fresh hits, actually. And yes, he is absolutely killing it this season. So let's go ahead and check out his attack in 3, 2, 1. Coming in with the Falcon. I feel like we don't see a Falcon as often anymore. Every once in a while, but not all the time. So again, fresh hit. He's looking for some free real estate up at the 12, and then he's starting with his queen down here at the bottom. Little baby dragon to funnel. So that's typically what you do, is you try to funnel one side as cheaply as you can, and then sometimes the other side is the king. Let's see how he does this here. Queen's hitting a Tesla, so he's pretty happy about that.
Right.
Coming in, and he set his queen down really well so that it could get the air defense.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now he's got a slammer in with a.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Which is a little different.
It is a little different and sometimes scary, right? Because sometimes you don't know where that slammer is going to go, depending on what defenses might pop up. So.
Yeah, and I don't think he wanted his queen to walk that way.
I don't.
The single inferno.
My guess is no, because that's where the baby dragon was. So he did a really nice job adjusting.
Yep.
Here it comes. Oh, little ice golem, baby dragon. It kind of worked out pretty well, though, because the king ended up taking out the enemy king. So I don't know. It wasn't horrible that happened. But you see, he has not put his slammer down yet. So let's just see where he's going to do that. He gets his heel down, kind of anticipating where his Valks and stuff are going to go. And then he brings that slammer up on that back side to help with that back compartment with the Inferno and Expo. And let's see, is it going to be Valks or Bowlers out of the slammer? That's what I'll be interested in seeing. Let's see what happens. Come on, little troopies. And I don't know, are we going to see them? The slammers at what? Half health?
Didn't really need the hogs almost either.
No, he didn't. He didn't. And now that I'm thinking about this, I remember watching this hit going, wait a minute, is the slammer even going to open? Because...
Well, it's not if the Wiz Tower doesn't take it out, right?
No, and if I remember right, it does not. Let's see what happens. He doesn't even need it. He's basically swagging his queen ability and a haste and the slammer troop, the CC
So
troops.
I wonder if he's got loons in that slammer if he has a haste.
He maybe does. Let's see.
Right.
Doesn't open it. No, he never opens it.
It's a mystery.
It is. We'll just have to wonder.
Yeah.
So that was a great hit, but yeah, you're probably right that he probably had a haste in there, just to haste into the Inferno or something, who knows. But great job on that. So really good job. And he has been hitting with pretty much every kind of strategy. He's just not a one strategy kind of guy. So that's all of our 10 V10s. Let's move on up, and I've zipped way too far. We're going to go ahead and check out 2 of our 11 V11s. The first one's going to be from Dom on number 12. So let's go ahead and check out that one in 3, 2, 1. All right, what do we got here? Now this is...
And Dom's another one. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Dom's
another guy who, if he's got 5 wars and 10 attacks, he might have 7 different types of attack. So this one's a hog attack, obviously.
Yep, but agreed. And
it's always fun to see what he's going to do.
It is. He's really good at reading bases and coming up with different ideas. And this one, he wrote up early on what he thought would work. And he's really taking advantage of that little gap in the base to get in and watch how far his wrecker goes. This is what was surprising to me. I mean, with the higher level walls and some of the defenses that were coming in, I thought that his wrecker wouldn't go that far, but really it wasn't any heavy defenses, right? So
he had all those Valks right up in there, and those Valks are rather tanky. So,
They are. So that's also what helped. But you can see it goes right into this eagle. I mean, and just now comes out. And then I love this, and we've been using this every once in a while. He's got 2 ice golems in there, and watch how much they freeze when they are on offense. It is unbelievable. Here come all of his hogs up at the top. He still has 9 so that he can kind of funnel some in at the bottom. But you see, wow, look at that. I mean, a huge amount of the base that just gets frozen. He already has his cleanup troops up in the back. So great job on that. Huge mass amount of hogs, and I remember watching this one live too, thinking that other ice golem, it would be perfect if he just, you know, died right now, but he is not going to with all of that health. So now we're hoping, okay, he's got to face the king and quite a few defenses here, but he has another heal. So this is over. I mean, he killed the base.
Had 2 extra hogs for the Tesla down around 5.
Yep, to make sure to funnel.
And I'm sure you don't want to end on the king so much always with hogs, but he healed right through it all.
Yep, he did. And because he had so many hogs, it didn't really matter. You know, they march right by him, and then they turn right back around and take him down. So, and look at Mr. Ice Golem still up, helping to try to do some cleanup. We got
He's the MVP, right?
He is. We got cleanup Ice Golem on aisle 5. Great job. So nice job with that one, Dom.
Yeah, good job, Dom. Good job, buddy.
Yep, he does a great job. So let's go ahead and check out our last attack, shall we, with Andy. And again, props to you, buddy, for the 6-pack.
Yeah, Andy's on a tear, isn't he?
He is.
I love that. So Andy's one of our new teammates because he wasn't in red. He was in,
100% adults. Yep.
So, man, I love it. Andy has been solid. He's last week he hit like a clutch 3-star.
He did.
On a kind of a funky base, and we didn't know exactly how we wanted to hit it, but it was like tier 2, right?
Yep.
And we didn't want to spend a whole lot of hits on it. He came through and just knocked it out. The week before, I think he had a 3-star.
Oh yeah, no, he's doing great.
On the 11s.
Yeah, he's doing
Andy's
great.
Just knocking it out. Yep.
So, and again, we needed some 11v11s on this, so he did a great job for us. Let's go ahead and check out his attack on number 9 in 3, 2, 1. So here it is, hogs, and he's really good at hogs. It seems like that's his favorite attack, but we'd have to ask him. His other attack was actually a minor attack, so we know that he can do more than that, because last week that one that we were just talking about, that was a Lalo.
Yeah.
So, but
I
do know that he's talked about liking hogs. So here he comes in. He's got the 2 golems. Got a wrecker right here coming in, and this is definitely one that I also mentioned early on, because Steph and I were on early trying to plan some of these 11v11s and putting some notes down, and this was one that I immediately said hogs on, because the king and the queen are over on the same side. And I kind of asked Rin too, what do you think about hogs from that side? So we basically had this same idea. No, I didn't execute it, or I didn't do it, but the same general idea of this attack. So I'm glad he came in, saw the same thing, and just completely ripped it apart. Look at, he's got his king and queen, and Warden are still up. Warden's going to go ahead and start following the hogs through. He's got 3 heals left. So, and there's a fair amount of the base left, and he hasn't gotten the eagle. So that was the only thing that I was like, oof, he didn't start his hogs up there to go ahead and take care of the eagle. Let's see how this all turns out. But he still has bowlers up there. He's got a golem up there tanking some of the defenses. So because of that, it really did help kind of keep his push going with his hogs. Even though his kill squad
stayed alive for so long.
Oh yeah,
that's what kept him going, right?
It did. It really did. And you can see, he's trying to heal through the defenses as well as all the skellies that are coming up. I mean, the skellies can just cause a complete nightmare. And it's getting a little bit thin. If you zoom in here, you can see he does not have very many hogs left. But he does have his heroes and a couple bowlers and some cleanup troops. So you can see here, no hogs left. So are they going to wrap around? Who's going to get over there?
Right. Can the king tank long enough?
Right.
But it doesn't have to be the most beautiful 3-star. 3-star is still a 3-star.
Oh yeah.
And he's 6-pack, so there's you gotta love a guy like that on your team. You just gotta love it.
Absolutely, great job. The queen ends up being clutch and shooting through, and you've got all of her archers too hanging out on the back that survived, and they came back on the backside to help with the cleanup. So very nice job on that one, and great 6-pack. So there we have it. Again, congratulations to Mecha Alliance. This loss takes us to 2-2, so we're still good, still okay. Season's young.
We're not out of it.
No.
Yep, we're still learning how to be together, and I think it's going to be a great season.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun so far, and I do want to give a shout out to everybody who was on voice planning this time, because we had quite a few people on throughout the war. I believe I'm remembering Evo, Hammer was on, Steph, of course, I mentioned, Rin, Pro was on early on. Bill at the end, he was one of the 11v11s that needed to get that 3-star for us at the end, and he was on trying to figure out the best thing. So I'm sure I missed some people, but it does make a huge difference to hop on and help each other and to be spotted too. So we'll keep working on that going forward. So I think that's it for this time. Next week it's 1001 Templars, and
that's right.
We'll just see what happens. So thanks once again, buddy.
No problem, Drummy. Well, hopefully in a week from now we can recap a W, and but nonetheless, hopefully we recap a really good war.
Absolutely. So until then, we will see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.